Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and if you guys are new here, my name's Jasmine. If you guys aren't new here, welcome back. So in today's video, we are doing another speed build, and now I am continuing on with the Pretty Little Liars series. I'm going to try to make everybody's room slash house and whatnot. So in today's video, we are actually doing Aria Montgomery's room. Now, if you guys don't know who Aria is in the show, she is basically like, she's one of the fashionistas of the group of five. Well, now four, because obviously one is missing. But she is like the bookworm, not necessarily bookworm, but she loves literature, she loves English, she loves to paint, she's very, very creative. But yeah, that's whose room we're doing today. Now, her room, I was going on Google and I was literally looking up images of what her room looks like. I mean, I know what it looks like in the game, but I need to see like a visual representation of what, like where everything is placed and whatnot. So whenever I was looking at the blueprints for her room, I noticed her room is kind of like Ezra's room, not in the sense of like the shape, but in the sense of how everything's placed. Like in Ezra's room, he has his bed off to the right side, so does she. He has this little I don't know what you call it, is it a breakfast nook or whatnot? It's like, you guys see it right now, it's like the leveled up platform in the room where they put like all the books in front of the windows and stuff. So that is what she has in her room, and I was like, this kind of looks similar to Ezra's room. So what I'm doing was, well, what I was doing right there was I was trying to color match the wallpaper. I was trying to get something very similar, if not possible to being the exact, but I did get something very similar. She has like this very toned down yellow with brown trim around her room. Her room kind of reminds me of like a Renaissance era type room. Now the bed I was having a hard time with because she has this twin bed and it has a metal frame and it's like very royal-esque, like the frame is very, I don't know how you would put it, but it has like this nice swirl and structure around the bed, which is the metal frame. So I couldn't figure out what bed to put. I tried doing this double bed, it just wasn't working for me, so I ended up switching it again, and I found a bed that I wasn't too pleased with, but it works, okay? So, and then also, sorry, my allergies are acting up today. Also, she has floating shelves. These ones were like, literally, I nailed it. Like, they were right down the middle, like, down to the T. She has these floating shelves with all these books above her bed, so that's where I put it. And then she has these green curtains, and the windows, they aren't the same, but they're pretty darn similar. And like I said, I was trying to do almost exact, if not like 80%, if that's possible, like to create this room. She has these dangle lights that come down, and they're not necessarily like, I'm just going to call them drop lights. I found these copper ones in the lighting section, and I actually thought they would be perfect. She has this drawer. That drawer I actually minimized by one bracket because it was just way too big. And then she has a bedside table right there. Now, I'm actually putting in the cheats right now, just so I'm able to move things where I want, and I could alt move them. Now, this book. Y'all, this book was making me so aggravated. I could not get it to sit on the dresser for the life of me. I could not. And for some reason, it just wasn't working with me. So what I was doing was I was trying to basically like not like zero it down and try to make it go lower than where it was, because whenever you place the book, it was like hovering on top of that. So I actually just placed it on the bedside table, which worked fine also. Now Aria in the show, she also loves to paint. She loves photography, so I actually put an easel too in her room. She doesn't have one in her room, but she does take art classes at the College Hollis. Now, what I'm doing is I'm basically just maximizing the books that I have right now by, I think, 1 or 2 brackets. I'm just like making like a collage of books, like a stack of books, basically. And I'm just making clutter because I don't have any clutter packs in The Sims 4, but I'm really trying for you guys, okay? I'm really trying to replicate the bedroom of Aria. But she does have this little picture deal underneath the second window, and this picture that I put underneath the second window, it's pretty darn close. And the book stack that is closest to the headboard, she has really tall, so that's what I was doing. I was just basically mixing and matching the book stack. Now, for decoration, she has a clock, but it's not the clock that I have, so I had to like make do with what I got. And her roof is like angled. Her ceiling's a little bit higher, so that's why I had to like build the top and then take the top off and then place the roof. That's why you guys saw me doing that in the beginning. Now her desk, she has a nice oak brown, light brown desk. So what I did was I meshed two desks together to give it the drawers and then also to give it the Renaissance feel, because it's like a writer's desk and she loves to write also. And she has this little wicker basket deal right next to her desk, and I just could not figure out how to do it, so I just meshed three together. And then she has this overhead lamp, and then she also has a lamp on her desk. Now, when it came to decoration in front of her desk, I put this like nice Renaissance deal right there, like with the white trim around the frame. And then this is the easel, so in that little corner is like her little art corner. And I also put like a statue. I don't know what you call it. There's a fancier word that I know what it's called, but I can't think of it right now. But her statue, like her clay statues over there on the windowsill. I did put the door with the gold handle because that is exactly what she has in the show. And she also does have this drawer right behind her door, and it has like all her makeup, and that's where she does it. Now right here I'm actually building her closet. Her closet door is a little bit different. It's like a shutter, if you would say. So I basically had to knock the walls out, and then I was trying to like do different ideas, because for some reasons window placement and closet placement, it really gets me. It really does. But I was really trying to like think, what can I put here? But instead I put a mirror, and I end up just putting a door right there, a darker wood, just so it could be like a sliding door for her closet. I end up putting a light, and I put some little things around the room just so it could replicate the closet. Well, not around the room, but in the closet room. So I put like 3 shoe stacks, well, shoe racks. Sorry, it's really early in the morning. 3 shoe stacks, because she loves her shoes. She loves to dress up. I put clay swans up there on the bookshelf. Now, this is basically what her room looks like, and could I have done any more? Probably, if I had like more packs or whatnot. But honestly, this looks pretty darn similar to what Miss Aria Montgomery's room looks like, and I'm not mad at it. And I did actually give her this pretty cool old school camera, which I thought was so nice. And I end up putting her little clothes in the closet along with the light, so whenever she goes in there, she could just turn on the light and there's her clothes. She could see what's going on. Now, with this decoration, I actually took out the one that was on the wall and I put this deal right here. I just think it looks better because it's how she had it against the window. It was leaning. It wasn't on the wall. It was actually leaning. And then I end up putting a Kleenex box right there next to her bedside table. She gets a nice backpack. She usually wears purses, but I can't find a purse in the debug section or in the just regular without no CCs. I did put some nail polish. I put some perfume bottles on that dresser because that's where she likes to do her makeup, the one right behind her door. And I did end up switching out her chair just because I think it like gave a pop of color besides her bedspread. But yeah, this is overall Miss Aria Montgomery's room, and honestly, I think I nailed it for like what I had to work with. I was trying to add some greenery, but she doesn't really have like plants in her room. That's not really her vibe. So I just added a snake plant. And next, you guys, I'm going to be doing Hannah's room, so stay tuned for that. But I really hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope I hit it on the head for you guys. I hope I nailed it. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see